Hey, what are you watching?
That's our local access channel right here in town.
You watch local access TV?
Of course. Where else can you get all that great programming about your town, schools, and local government?
Yeah, I used to love that channel, but after I switched my cable TV provider, I found out my new service doesn't carry the channel.
I can't imagine living here and not being able to get all these great local programs, emergency messages, school closings, and more.
Before you switch cable TV providers, make sure they carry your local access channel right now. Ask before you switch.
Hello and welcome to the 2007 season of Hockomock League football with the Warriors of Foxborough High School. Today's matchup is between the Foxborough Warriors and the King Philip Warriors. Bringing you all of today's exciting football action are Dennis Robichaux and Doug Seuss.
Will be held at halftime. Thank you. I'd also like to remind you of the importance of the state laws and
Okay, everybody, welcome to another edition of Foxborough High School Warrior Football. Tonight, Foxborough is taking on the KP Warriors, so we have Warriors against Warriors. Doug Seuss here, joined by Frank McDowell tonight. Frank's up out of the truck. He's filling in for Frank Jaffoon and Dennis Robichaux. So you're doing a doubleheader tonight there, buddy.
You won't be having those. You'll have my voice instead of the tones of Frank and Dennis. And
good sportsmanship.
And we'll try.
Please bear with us. Bear with us.
Yeah, bear with us. We're going to try and do a good job here tonight. We got a beautiful night for football. The weather is clear. Tomorrow, some heavy rains and wind are supposed to be coming in, so it's a good night for football. KP comes in at 2-6. Foxborough at 6-2. Don't let the records fool you. This should be a pretty good ball game. KP has some skill players and a few guys we need to watch out for.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the Mansfield defensive backs from last week after last week's game, and he said they hit hard and they tackle pretty well. So don't be fooled by the 2-6 record. Yeah,
and again, they had a shootout with Oliver Ames. They scored 49 points and lost by 1.
Yeah.
And we lost to Oliver Ames as well.
And they played overtime in that game.
Yes, they did, yes. So in a minute here, we're going to have the coin toss. The captains will be going out, and then we'll have the national anthem. Looking ahead, Foxborough has 2 more home games next week. Canton Bulldogs come to town, and then we have a little gap there before Turkey Day, right? Mansfield comes here too as well. So,
Number 70, Captain Eric
all right, we'll see. We'll go down to the field. You can see the captains here. The microphone is on the referee, so we'll let the official take it from here.
Number 1, Captain Stefan Neville. Number 33, Captain Tim Mogan. Number 48, Captain Alex Bryce. Number 56, Captain Brian Rosaget. 7, Jim Kaminsky. And number 58, Captain Brian Ward.
Man getting up off the pile. Let's have a good clean game, okay, gentlemen? Okay, Warriors, you're the visiting team. We have $1 here. Mr. Eisenhower on one side, the Eagle on the other. I'm going to flip it in the air and catch it. I will not turn it over. Who's going to call and what are you going to call? Heads is his call. If I drop it, we're going to do it again. Here we go. It is a head. It is a head. Gentlemen, you have won the toss. And your choice is, excuse me? Okay. White has won the toss, elected the first in the second half. Gentlemen, that means I'm sure you want the ball. Is that correct? You want the ball. Who wants the ball? What goal would you like to defend? Put your backs there, please. Blue, put your backs here.
A very nice job there by the
the referee.
head referee. KP won the toss with the Eisenhower silver dollar and chose to defer their choice to the second half, which then Foxborough immediately chose to receive. They will be defending the, let's call it the TP side end zone. I don't know if it's north or south, east or west. All these years I've been doing these games. And KP will defend the scoreboard side.
That's one way to call it, TV side and scoreboard side.
It makes it easier, Frank. It
Yep.
does. Well, I ought to check into that and find out for sure.
Yeah, we don't know how it feels going north, south, east, west anyways.
That's true. They're getting no sun to tell setting here, right? So.
Right, it's all night.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
All right, now we'll hear the national anthem.
Remove your hats. We're playing of the national anthem under the direction by the Foxborough Warrior Marching Band under the direction of Foxborough Music Director, Mr. Stephen Massey.
As always, a very nice job by the high school marching band under the leadership of Dr. Stephen Massey. So here we go, about to have the kickoff. KP will be kicking. I'm sure we will have our usual three guys back, Timmy Mogan, Stephon Neville, and I believe it might be Luke Sicorso. I'll check to make sure once they get out there.
Definitely turned had a hell of a first quarter last week with 4 touchdowns, the 2 running, 1 for the punt return, receiving 1 and 2 on the ground.
Right. Stephon had a career night last week, as you said, Frank, all in the first quarter. And, you know, the game was over basically after the second touchdown. Sharon, unfortunately, just, you know, overmatched, undermanned as they were. We do have Neville back on one side and Mogan in the middle and Sicorso on the other side flanking him. Also have Joey Nixon, number 7's out there, 45, Nikki Thrasher. And I can't catch the number on the far side. Looks like number 20 maybe. I think it's probably Garrett Simons. It is.
And Ryan Tony's kicking off a KP. Number 1.
Pete for Warriors, number 1, Stephen Neville. Number 33, Tim Mogan. And number 32, Luke Sicorso.
And it kicks off. It's a short one. It's going to come up to Mogan. He's going to try the middle. Got some blockers there. He'll be out close to about the 35-yard line where the Warriors will start. 1st and 10. Pretty good field position.
Yeah.
On their own 35-yard line.
He's running back, right down the middle.
All right, Foxborough's starting line. We have Pete Dalton at center. We got Woolard and Donnelly at the tackles, and Kaminsky and Walsh at the guards. Alex Price is a tight end. Corso's in the backfield, and I see Simons is in there. Ollie Matata, 24, splits out to our near side. Foxborough comes down to pro set. Mogan in motion, takes the toss, turns it around the outside. He's close to a first down. He might be just short out there around the 44.5-yard line. Good blocking on that play.
Yeah, and Tony was in there for a tackle. The kicker is also on the defensive line too.
It is a second down and short. Mogan with a gain of 9 on the play. Brian Swanton is the quarterback, number 11 for Foxborough. Crowd starts to get into the action right now. We're in a power I. Straight ahead to Mogan. He's going to have enough for the first down, but that's going to be about it. Ball's on the ground. Whistle's going to blow that dead. They're going to say his forward progress will stop.
It was. He was down, and then the ball came out. His knee was on the ground before the ball came out.
So Foxborough does pick up a first down in 2 plays, and the ball is out just beyond their own 45-yard line. We'll move the chains.
First down for the Warriors.
King Philip is coached by Brian Lee, who is the son of the legendary Walpole coach, John Lee. Had a lot of success over there at Walpole, playing Division I ball for a lot of years in the Bay State League. Knocked off Brockton, won the Super Bowls, a classic one up at the old Foxborough Stadium years ago. So here's Foxborough, again with the pro set. We got Neville in the slot. He's coming in motion. He's going to take that toss play. He's got speed. He's got a couple good blocks there. Nice hit on the play there. Number 3 for King Philip is Ryan Connolly, and number 31 as well on the play, and I believe that's Jeremy Franklin.
Yeah.
Good ball player there. Some of these kids I remember from my Pop Warner days years back, and they had some pretty good teams. Franklin is definitely a ball player. Matt Scher, the quarterback, is another good ball player for this team, number 22. He's, I think he might be playing one of the defensive back positions. I'm not sure, though.
It's 2nd and 7 on the 49-yard line. Keep Foxborough.
All right, we get a power I again. Neville's in the slot. Swan's going to drop back to pass. Little sprint out action. Good throw. Looks like he's got Matata for a first down over there on the sideline. Ali with a little curl pattern. Maybe we can see a replay on that one. Okay, not yet. Our replay guy's on the roof. So for you, those of you at home that were waiting for a replay, just imagine that over in your head again. That's what I'll do. Nice throw by Brian Swanton. That's a tough one going from his right to his left, thrown against his body. Did that very well that time. So Foxborough with a second first down. Ball's on the KP 42-yard line. Straight ahead handoff. Not much there to Simons.
No.
A host of tacklers led by number 13 for KP. That's Brendan Howard.
73, Michael Goldstuff was in there too.
Right. Ran into a solid wall. No gain on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball still on the KP 42-yard line.
That pass was good for 9 yards on that pass play.
Yep. Swan gets the play from Coach Badiri. Coach McGowan, he runs out to the huddle. Taking a lot of time, though. They only get 25 seconds in the huddle, and he just spent about 15 on the sideline. So the Warriors are hustling up to the line. Get the snap off. There's nothing there either. Again, number 13 is in on the play. That is Howard. And 78 is also in there. That's Ryan Bobillo. Nothing. Actually lost a yard. Number 73 as well, Michael Youssef, is part of that play. So Foxborough faces a long 3rd and 11 now. An obvious passing down.
Let's see what they do.
Screen pass would be a pretty good call right now. Take advantage of that KP rush. KP is basically playing with a 4-man front. Here we are. Swan is back to drop. Pass. He's putting a lot of air in this one. Neville's going to have to come back. He does.
What a catch!
Yeah. Basically, that was not a well-thrown ball as much as it was Neville was watching the flight of the ball.
I think it was Neville's athleticism right there. They caught the pass.
Yeah, KP was reacting more to Stefan's speed as they were just flying down the sidelines with him. Stefan noticing, all right, now we have a replay. You'll see, Swan puts a lot of air underneath this ball. It's good protection there. Simon steps up with a good block. There's Kaminsky with a block. A lot of air under this ball. And basically what it is the defense outran the coverage, their own coverage. Neville stopped, came back, made a good catch, and has a first down and goal. I believe it is first and goal at the 10-yard line.
For a 33-yard pass, pretty good.
Yeah. Again, Brian underthrew that one, a lot of air, and it actually worked out to the Foxborough Warriors' advantage because there was pretty good coverage on the play. They had Stefan covered deep. So we have a timeout by Foxborough. Garrett Simon's getting the start tonight. Garrett's a solid running back, junior, number 20 for the Warriors. And
coached by Coach Crystal Salisbury and there, freshman Captain Harper.
again, normally we see Thrasher in or Soccorso. Now we have three backs in the backfield. Logan's the deep back. He's going to take the handoff, go over left tackle. That's running behind Brian Wohler, number 58. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards. That's exactly what it is. So it'll be second and goal from the 5.
Nice run there, right? Nice run getting 5 yards.
Foxborough comes out of the huddle quick during that stacked eye. Triple backs. There's Mogan again. He's close. Yes, he's not in though. He's down to about the 1. Is right, Frank. Again, Foxborough has a lot of success when they run that, triple I.
They'll probably run the same play or a similar play right here on the 1 yard line, just about.
Yeah. So we got a third and goal. It's probably actually looking at the stake across the way. It's about the 2 yard line. Once again, we have three backs in the backfield. You see Mogan straight ahead. He keeps his legs moving. He's in the end zone.
6-0.
Nice drive put together by Foxborough. Takes the ball 65 yards. Most of the damage was done on the ground with the exception of 2 passes. Here's that different angle. Again, look, see, it's just the KP defenders had no idea where the ball was. Now here's the touchdown run. You see Timmy Mogan is known for his leg drive. He just keeps him going.
He pushed KP over the line.
Yeah, he did. He carried a couple guys on his back. So Joy Nixon's in for the hold. Here we go, Ali Matata, Mr. Automatic, drills that one deep, and Foxborough has a quick 7-0 lead with 6 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter.
Almost had the ball, almost 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly, you're right. We have 11-minute quarters, so good 5-minute drive. Like I said, they chewed up a lot of time, grinding it out on the ground, had the 2 pass plays.
Right, the 9 yards and the 37-yard pass play, 33-yard pass play, and the 2 run plays drove the clock down, and they drove KP back for a touchdown.
All right, so just like last week, Foxborough's off to a quick start.
That's what Foxborough needs to get on the board fast.
Earlier in the year, they struggled in the first half of their games, and they turned it on in the second half, but it always had everybody a little nervous by halftime because they weren't dominating the way we would come to expect them to. So
the first 3 games, they were like scoreless at the halftime.
Yeah, something like that, real low scoring, then or maybe possibly behind, and then they really turned it on in the second half. So, all right, Matata will do the kicking chores here, and he blasts one deep. That ball is going to make the end zone, and it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. Wow. Fantastic leg.
That's on the 40.
Yeah.
That's a 60-yard kickoff.
Yeah,
no return.
Ali has a solid leg. That ball's only going to come out to the 20, so KP is going to start deep in their own territory.
So there's like a 40 yards on the kick.
Excellent leg by Ali. We've talked about him all year long. Frank Jaffoon and myself. The kid is not very big, but he has a lot of strength in that leg and is definitely Division I caliber kicker. So here comes KP out. They're running a spread formation. Twins to one side. Another receiver split to the opposite side. Single back. I think it's Franklin, number 31. Cher is the quarterback.
Yep.
Got a straight ahead dive. Not much yardage. Basically, when you see teams do that, all they're trying to do is spread the defense a little bit by kicking out those receivers and trying to attack the middle. They're not going to pass too many times out. They will, but they aren't going to pass too many times. It's really just trying to spread the defense, and Foxborough stuffed them for no gain on the play.
She is coming back to the hard awful game to play from his offensive coordinator.
KP breaks the huddle. According to their roster, we don't have any sizes, but there are a couple kids look pretty good size out there. We don't have any heights and weights. Cher's going to run the option here. Nice little toss. Ball gets out to the outside. 31 is on the carry, and that is Jeremy Franklin. And Franklin's going to pick up some good yardage, but he's still going to be short of the first down. He's out around the 28-yard line, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 situation for King Philip.
A short third down play here. Probably they'll run it, do another pitch out or a run play here.
All right, now we see a split backfield and a guy in a slot. Again, there's Cher on a keeper. He's not going to get it. Kaminsky was there, number 57, number 12, Brendan Swede. For a minute there, it looked like he had an opening for him.
Yeah, he did. He had a hole there, but the Foxborough closed in on it very quickly.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we have a replay on that, but for a minute there, it looked like he was going to run that option again. Decided to keep it. Had a quick hold at. Thank you. We're going to get a quick one here. Again, you see, right about there. It's right there. And then also there's Kaminsky and Swede drilling them backwards. So back to punt is number 1, the kicker, Brian Toney. And he gets off a high one. Basically, Foxborough should stay away from this one. It's not going to deep kick. And there won't be any return, but a little extracurricular activity out there, boys being boys. And that ball will be down by King Philip at Foxborough's 47-yard line. So the Warriors get great field position on the exchange.
That was short yardage to go.
Yeah, basically they were at their own 28-yard line, 22, 3. That was like a 25-yard kick. Not very good for a high school football player.
It was straight up and straight back down.
He hit it high. He didn't get a roll. So the Warriors of Foxborough take over their second possession at their own 47-yard line. 3:53 left in the first quarter. Now we got split backs and twins to the left side. Somebody didn't like something there. It's probably a little confusion. Coach Baderi basically just threw his hands out. So I'm guessing that the play he sent in wasn't the formation that they lined up in.
Yeah. That was a pretty quick timeout right there.
Yeah, I just want to get them on the right page. Again, the beauty of having 5 timeouts right there, you don't consider wasting one when you still got 3 more in the bank. Foxborough's already taken 2. They had 1 on their first drive. We break the huddle. Now we see the formation to our side. The receivers were on the wrong side. That's what it was. A little motion back there is Thrasher. Swan's going to drop back the pass. He's got a deep one down the middle to Matata.
He's gone.
Beautiful play.
53 yards for a touchdown.
Fantastic play. Good call. Great execution. Matata had nobody around him for 25 yards.
Nobody.
Here you go. See the motion back is Thrasher. It's just straight drop back and beautiful thrown ball. Nobody around Ali Matata. He came out of the slot. Fantastic.
He outran the defense.
Fans down here trying to catch that instant replay. You have to wait to see it at home. Well designed, well called play.
Good use of the timeout now.
Yeah, it was good use of timeout. Yeah, good point, Frank. Now Matata has kicking chores as well. Has enough energy left to blast that thing through the uprights. And that quickly, Foxborough strikes 1 play. And with 3:44 left in the first quarter, they are up 14-0. If we can get another replay one more time on that while we're waiting, I'd rather see the replay instead of looking at Rick Plasmati. You can tell Rick I said that. But while we get a break in action, okay. This is, again, well-designed play. Good protection right there. And this ball is just thrown right on the money.
That's simple. That's a simple pass play. That's nothing fancy.
Just ran a skinny post down the middle of the field. Nobody bothered to pick him up.
It's almost like an arena football pass play there, or a Canadian Football League.
One. All right. All right, Matata for the kickoff. This one's going to be fielded. He's bobbled, trying to get the handle on. It's number 24 for King Philip. He's actually going to make something out of this, out of the confusion. He's still going. He's got the sideline. He got knocked out. Nice little return after bobbling. That is Taurus Lofton. Ball's kicked right to him, dropped it, and by the time he picked it up, the Warriors.
He still had enough time to pick it up and run with it.
Yeah, did a nice job. The Warriors basically relaxed a little bit there, giving him the sideline. Someone was smart enough to stay with it. I couldn't see it. It was on the far side of the field. I didn't know who knocked him out of bounds, but he made something out of nothing and brought the ball out to the 30-yard line. It is dead center on KP's 30-yard line, so they will start in better field position this time around. They come out again with that spread formation, twins to the right, twins to the left. We're going to have a motion back here. It's going to be inside handoff out of that. And there's nothing. Ball's on the ground.
And I think
great hit.
got
Foxborough does have it. Number 46 for the Warriors came up with that ball. That is Chris Wade. At least according to our roster, I got Chris Wade.
Chris Wade on mine too.
Yep, number 46. So running that little counter play for King Philip was number 21, Mike Cochran. And just as he turned the corner, he got hit, and that ball was immediately on the ground. All right, we're going to have a quick look. You see who puts the helmet on. It looks like Matata maybe, 24. That's Sikorsal on his back and Kaminsky on his back. I think it was Ali Matata to put the helmet on the ball. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
You can see right there. So Foxborough breaks a huddle. Here comes Neville in motion. They're going to fake it and go back the opposite way. A little trickery here. Neville finds a seam outside. There's a flag on the ground, though. We're probably going to have a hold or a push from behind.
Let's see.
We'll see what it is. Basically, they started that play coming to the right and then immediately reversed it to the opposite side. This little wrinkle that you'll see there from time to time. KP certainly going to take the penalty.
Here comes the ref. You got a hold.
Hey Gary, get me one.
Hold against Foxborough.
It is a hold. That'll bring it back.
You're a big tipper.
First and 15.
First and about 12. That's a spot foul infraction. So they moved the ball 10 yards back from where it occurred. Foxborough's going to run off tackle. Going to check that. I think that might be Simons there.
It's number 33.
No, that was Mogan. I'm sorry.
Mogan.
Mogan goes off tackle. Gets back past the initial line of scrimmage. Barely gets back to it.
The second down at 11. From KP's 30.
Second down to 10.
Drops back.
Oh, he's almost running the post in the middle. Was Matata again. Pass it incomplete. And it'll bring.
Let's see a replay here. You see.
Yep, here we go. Little play action pass. Fake to Mogan. Nice job by Wooler picking up the blitz on the outside. Ball's just a little overthrown. Ali was again behind the secondary.
We're third down and 10 now.
Again, Foxborough's passing has been pretty sharp tonight.
First incomplete pass of the night.
Yes, it was. You're right, Frank. So we got twins to our near side. Backside blitz coming. Swan scrambling. That's knocked down there. It's going to be an incomplete. Good coverage on the play there. Number 81 for KP is Matt Monahan.
Let's see that play again.
The blitz really forced this action here. I believe number 58, Adam Gaynor. No, number 3 actually was here. 58 was in play. Connolly come hard on the outside, got around Woolard.
And Monahan was in there on the breakup of the pass play there.
Yeah. So Foxborough faces a long 4th down situation. We got some subs going in. I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to see a punt here. I mean, you're really not going to gain too much. So it's probably just outside Ali's field goal range. It'll be a 47-yarder. But that's what they're going to try.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So
I don't think they do a fake.
No, I don't think you're going to see a fake here. I think they're really going to give him a shot. Snap is good.
The kick.
Unbelievable. I think he's got it.
Wow.
Unbelievable. That thing would have been good from 50.
What a kick.
47-yard field goal by Matata. I'm telling you, this kid can kick Division I. Look at that ball.
I didn't think this team should go over to a BC or any school in the country.
That ball was slammed.
Yeah.
It's really.
And it is hardly a win tonight.
No, there's no win. There's no win. Fantastic. 17-0. 2:27 left in the first quarter. Warriors have scored on all 3 possessions. Matata's factored in on 2 of them with a long touchdown pass of 53 yards, as well as that 47-yard field goal. So there's 100 yards right there.
Yeah, and he's got 10 points. He scored 10 of the 17 points. And he kicked the extra points too, so he's got
11 of them. He's got 11 of them actually. 2 extra points, touchdown, and a field goal. So once again, Foxborough just taking it to.
It's the Ali show
Warriors.
tonight.
It is the Ali show. Last week it's the Stephon Neville show.
Where was his offense during the 4-game road trip?
I know. Well, it's tough playing on the road, especially 4 straight weeks.
Yeah.
They had some tough opponents too.
A squib kick.
A little squib kick this time.
Picked up by
Number 1 is that's the kicker for KP as well. Tony, he makes a little something out of that. That would have been good from like 55 yards. D1, I'm telling you, D1
first
schools,
and 10
you
for
can kick
KP
D1.
from their own 30-yard line.
Foxborough's offsides on the kickoff, so KP has the option of a re-kick, or they can add the 5 yards there. They're going to choose to take the 5 yards. That's a new rule this year that came in, that the kicking team is penalized. They can add it on at the end of the play, which KP was more than happy to do, so that'll give them their best field position to start. They're out at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Now we got a twin backfield. Twins to one side, split to the offside. Scherer back to pass. He has no time at all. He's down. Jimmy Kaminsky, 57, has him by the ankles, pulls him straight down. Loss of about 6 yards.
They go to the penalty. They lost the yards on the head in the penalty.
You're right. Jimmy Kaminsky has played very well this year for the Warriors. Senior captain. Plays both sides of the ball. You'll see him just shoot the gap right here. He's down around the ankles, and he just does not let go. Very strong.
They're back to the original line of scrimmage, the 30-yard line.
So we have a 2nd and 16 situation. All right, KP again. Now they got a shotgun formation. Scherer back between 2 of his backs. He's got nowhere to go.
He's down again.
Yeah.
He's down.
This time I think Brendan Swede, number 12, was the first Warrior in there. Alex Price, also number 48, made it in there.
The 45 in there, too.
That would be Nicky Thrasher. So the Warriors snuffing this one out real quick.
High snap on the.
Look at that. Mogan's coming in on a blitz. You see Price. Mogan flushes him forward right into Brendan Swede. Here's Kaminsky again.
Yep.
All right. And like I said, Alex Price throws a shoulder in there.
Swede had him around his had him bear tackled.
So it looks like a 20, about 3rd and 22 now.
Yeah.
Long way to go. 3rd and forever. King Philip is basically just marching backwards on his drive. They stay in the shotgun. Still have twins on one side. Split receiver Tony to the near side, Foxborough sideline. Ball is batted down by Swede. He could have picked that off and went the distance.
He caught that. Game over again in the first quarter.
I tell you, Brendan Swede could have been off to the races with this one. Ball was thrown right out there. Big paw knocked it down.
I think he's regretting it now.
Wow. Yeah, he is. You see the smile through his helmet. He's saying, darn, I could have had that, man. I could have had a touchdown.
That's what the defense wants. It wants to have a touchdown
you
themselves.
betcha. That's a lineman's dream, to pick a pass off and take it to the house. So 42.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Foxborough will be getting the ball back one more time. Neville and I believe Matata are back in deep coverage. The field this is going to come to the Foxborough sidelines and basically roll out just inside. Nope, it's right on the 40-yard line. So with 34.8 seconds left in the first quarter, the Warriors will once again have the ball, this time at their own 40-yard line. King Philip is going to be shell-shocked, Frank.
Yeah, big time. Conley was the one who caught the ball on the end of the other bounds on the punt.
Yeah, nothing happening here for King Philip so far tonight. They offensively and defensively, they just they're not executing. They don't have answers for Foxborough's offense, and they certainly don't have answers for Foxborough's defense.
And they don't have the numbers like Foxborough, as you can see by the sidelines here.
All right. What do we got here? All right, Foxborough shifting now. Neville is split to one side, Matata to the other side. Here goes Swanton once again. Down the middle of the field is Price. That ball's overthrown. We basically had two tight ends, Swede and Price, both running in the middle of the field. I'm not sure if that's a mix-up or if this is a design play. It's flawed because you don't want to run both your tight ends into the same pattern. And that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
They're right side by side.
But KP was back this time on coverage.
They were. You saw Matata also on the top half of that screen. He was running a deep pattern, and Neville was down on the lower side. Basically, they had four receivers in the pattern.
It looks like Jack's going for the jugular here in the first quarter again.
Here's that handoff to Neville that he scored on last week. He's going to turn the corner here. He gets a good block on the outside, and he's down that sideline. Look at his speed here.
He's gone.
Nobody's going to catch him.
60 yards.
Yep. Got a great block on that outside.
In about 30 seconds that was.
Yeah, when we see the replay, we're going to see who sprung him on the outside, because once he broke that outside, containment, his first object right here, his first obstacle, and he avoids number 38, and he turns the corner. Now you're going to see, who's that, 24, Ali Matata with the key block.
Yeah.
And now it's just off to the races. There's Jimmy Kaminsky all the way downfield, 20 yards downfield with a block. Mogan out in front. There's number 68, Pete Dalton, the center. Look at him, Pete Dalton, 50 yards downfield blocking. Fantastic. And Neville just basically goes untouched. That's unbelievable.
And last person to get a chance to kill is Monahan, and the extra point is good. 24-0 in the first quarter again.
Yeah, the Warriors of Foxborough are looking real good. The second week in a row. I know the level of competition is not the same as the North Attleboro or Franklin, but they are looking real good right now. And I got to tell you, it's impressive. The offense is showing a little bit of everything, a lot of creativity.
Oh, yeah, big time. I think we'll see these JV in the second quarter.
Well, we'll see him in the second half, that's for sure. I don't think you'll see Swanton putting the ball up in the air too much more from this point on. If KP should happen to score one, then, yeah, it's still a ball game.
Yeah.
But Coach, being the great guy that he is and knowing what it's like, to be on the other side of the ball, you don't want to humiliate anybody. He's going to play the game, but you're not going to see a Tom Brady thing here trying to, throw 5-6 touchdowns in the game. You're going to see old-fashioned Foxborough football, grinding it out on the ground, using his stable of running backs. Foxborough is very deep in running back. There's kids playing on the JV that could start for KP, they could start for Canton, they could start for Sharon, obviously. We got a lot of running backs, so they're going to get a lot of touches tonight.
We'll see if he'll want to play the running game more than the passing game we've seen.
Passing game has been very good, though, tonight.
Yes.
Very good. So Matata, once again, to kick off. Another squib kick down the middle. This one's going to scoot right by a few guys. The number 24, once again, is going to have that. That's Lofton. And he finds a little more room again. He's going to be out around his own 30-yard line. And there'll be time for like one more play here. 7.5 left in the first quarter. And KP is just like shell-shocked, I'm sure.
This is a team that only lost 4 points to Mansfield last week, 22-18.
Yeah. Well, they had a nice, furious comeback in the second half.
Yeah.
Mansfield didn't play their best game, but certainly you read the newspapers. Coach Redding gave a lot of credit to KP for putting up that fight at the end. Actually caught Mansfield flat-footed. So Scherer back to pass again. He gets one up. This one's completed out to number 81. That's Monahan. He stays in bounds. That'll be the last play once they move the sticks.
Scherer's pass is complete. Number 81, Matt Monahan.
Monahan with the reception.
He's close to first down.
Second down and 2.
Well, no, it's going to be second down. So that'll be the last play of the quarter. Coach Marnelli is talking something over with the head referee.
I think he thinks he didn't catch it. I think he trapped it.
Well, if there's a complete pass and he stayed in bounds, then the clock should be running, and that should be the end of the quarter. There you go.
There you go.
That's it. Over.
At the end of the first.
Well, we've seen 4. Let me think. 3 to 4 is 4 to Matata scored. Neville scored. Mogan scored. And Matada's field goal. So we've seen 3 different Warriors put the ball in the end zone tonight. The blocking's been fantastic, both on pass plays and running.
I still say the highlight of the first half was a 47-yard field goal by Matada.
It's got to be a Foxborough record.
I don't remember.
I tell you, I
go
mean,
back to the early 90s. I don't remember kicking like this.
No, I mean, I think we've probably kicked a 40-yarder before, but that was 47 yards and easily would have been good from 55.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball was dead center and went 10 yards past. I mean, you know, obviously the angle of the ball coming down, Frank, it's going to drop. But you move him back even 5 more yards, 50-yarder, 52-yarder, that thing still clears that crossbar.
Yeah. But think of it, this time he's kicking into a tent.
Oh, man, I'm just impressed with that young man.
This boy is kicking into the tent.
Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. You're right. That tent's going to get bombarded down in that end zone if Foxborough puts one in the end zone here.
Oh, another field goal attempt.
All right, the clock needs to be reset. There it is. Waiting. Clock still not set. There we go. We're all set now. KP. Scherer's going to put this one up. He's got Monahan stop running.
I didn't. He just outthrew Monahan. Period.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think he even knew the ball was coming to him.
No, he didn't.
He was running hard, and then he kind of like slowed up, and then the ball passes over his head. He certainly had no chance at getting it then. He had a slight step on the Foxborough secondary. Scherer showing some good arm strength on that throw. So now we have a 3rd and short. Not a bad play to run, actually, to tell you the truth. On the 2nd and short play, you know, air one out, you never know what's going to happen. So we're going to see more of a run of formation right here now, but it's play action pass. Scherer scrambling out. He's going to, good pass. He throws a bullet to Monahan. Our camera crew's right on top of that.
Yeah.
Right on the sidelines. I bet you we got a good shot there. Jimmy Darlington was right on top of that reception. It is a first down. We're down low here. Scherer rolls out. Being chased there by Thrasher, being chased by Price. He throws this missile. And Neville makes the tackle.
Yeah.
You can see the cable-weight jacket there. Jimmy Darlington. So KP picks up a first down. They have the ball at their own 46-yard line. Again, we're seeing a spread formation, 2 backfield. play action pass. Share rolls those left this time. He's got Monahan.
Broken up.
Yeah, that looks like Neville on the play. Came a jump ball situation. Monahan was behind Neville, but the ball was slightly underthrown. Neville was able to recover in time to bat this down.
This year, look.
It's a tough play. I mean, again, running
Out.
from your right to your left. He throws it off his back foot. Wobbling pass.
Neville is ready to catch it for interception.
So that brings up a 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass.
We're in like wide receiver mode right there.
Yeah. KP's abandoned the running game right now. I mean, trailing by 24. It's easy to do that, but, you know, they're not going to get too many behind the Foxborough secondary. Long count. Here comes a toss play out to Franklin. He's going to pick. There's a hold. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. I just wondered if somebody was going to flag that. Nicky Thrasher was being held on the play. Referee spotted it. They saw it and just didn't get the flags out in time. But you'll see this play. Good angle right here. This is beautiful. You'll see it real good here. Nicky Thrasher right there.
Right there.
Yeah, great camera action right there. It was obvious. His arms wrapped around him, pulled on his jersey to boot. It's only holding if you get caught, though. And he got caught.
Yeah, most of the time you do get caught on the holds.
Yeah. Nice call by the officials there. It's a spot foul, as we mentioned earlier, so it's 10 yards from the point of the infraction. So KP is going to have a 2nd down in about 18.
This is 2nd and a mile for them.
Yeah.
This whole game.
Now here we go. They're moving backwards again. You're right.
Yep, it's like the first quarter.
Split receivers once again. We'll play action pass by Scherer. Doesn't fool anybody. That ball's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
I was going forward. It's a forward pass.
Incomplete pass.
Nice call again by the officials.
Yeah, I saw the arm moving forward.
Yeah, he was on his way down. His knees actually might even have been on the ground. So you see Swede stays at home, does a nice job there. Kaminsky, his knee was actually down. He's down right there. He should have been called down right there.
Yeah.
Boom. And then this never even takes
Right
place.
here. His knee was down on the...
Tell you what, though, his arm was going forward, but that ball was knocked out of his hand before his arm was going forward, too. So.
Actually, his knee was down before the arm was going forward.
Yeah, he should have been down. So we got 3rd and forever again. Scherer straight head handoff to the fullback. Nothing gained right there. A couple yards.
Handoff to number 3.
It's Connolly. And KP will be punting once again to the likes of Neville and Matata.
Double trouble.
Yeah, it is.
You might see another short one. Kick this out of bounds.
They're not very deep. They're not very deep. The previous punts have all been shallow. You know, they're back about their own 35-yard line.
I would move forward a little bit more.
Good snap.
Oh, okay.
And knuckleball this time. Again, it's not very deep. He gets a kind roll out of it.
About the 28?
Yeah. The advantage of that one there, Frank, was that the ball rolled away from the backs. You know, Neville did the smart thing, stayed away from that bouncing ball. You don't want to touch it and possibly turn it over.
Yep.
Got all the momentum going our way. You don't need to give it back to KP. So Foxborough now on their 5th possession of the game, scoring on their first 4.
3 touchdowns and a 47-yard field goal, which we had on the extra yards at the end of about 50 yards.
All right, Foxborough breaks the huddle. Looks like Neville's in the backfield. Here we go, shifting again. Nixon's out to the near sideline with Matata.
Ball start.
Timeout. KP. That was going to be a little flat pass to Neville. Foxborough had the receiver split. They were going to try and drag that off to Neville coming out of the backfield. And again, with his speed, That's nothing but trouble.
That was gone.
Yeah, he's probably going to break something big right there. No doubt in my mind. If he doesn't score, he's certainly going a long ways. KP didn't react fast enough, but they were smart enough to call a timeout.
But a little too close too to the snap.
You're right. Well, they have that advantage. They can call a timeout before the ball snapped, the last second if necessary, and timely one right there, I can tell you.
And
all right.
Time in.
Timeout is over. 8:58 left in the first half. Really has filled up here. The crowd has packed it in tonight. KP sideline actually has a fairly good sized crowd over there. It's a short distance coming over from Rentham.
It's down the street, really.
It's right down 140. So Foxborough with 3 receivers to the Foxborough sideline. Shotgun. Swanton finds. Oh, Matata was in the scene. That ball's off his hands. A little high, but certainly catchable.
He's at the 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
Nice design play. Basically, with Matata coming underneath the other 2 receivers running off the coverage.
On a play we thought we never see it. We've seen it was this first half of the pass play here.
Really didn't see it too good there, but Swan definitely had time.
Yeah.
Mogan picked up the rush there, and he had time to get that pass off.
It also could have been intercepted there, too.
We're going to see it to the opposite side. You got trips to the opposite side now. But here comes Mogan with a handoff, and he's got a first down and some. His legs are still going. About a 15-yard gain by Tim Mogan.
Nice run.
That play was set up by the previous play.
Yeah.
All they did was flip the trips over to the opposite side. KP's thinking pass again.
Run it.
And you run it. Mogan's only had a few touches tonight. He's probably maybe got 6 carries in the game. Foxborough scored quickly. Here's that little screen pass out to Neville. He's going to have to shake and bake this one. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. He had some room to run. Franklin, number 31, was the nearest KP defender, as well as number 28, Chris O'Neill. They were both in the vicinity. But well-designed play. Neville picks up 6 yards. Ball is right out at midfield. So Foxborough's 50 yards to pay dirt. Here comes the trips formation once again. Shotgun formation. Inside handoff to Mogan. Mogan's got room to run. He's got another first down. He's got more. He's weaving in and out. Great run by Timmy Mogan. Picks up 30 yards on the carry. More than 30, 32 yards on the carry.
Look out, Tent. Here comes Foxborough.
Yep. It's just a little inside draw, the shotgun. See Kaminsky pulling. Great block by Jimmy Kaminsky right there. Mogan now weaves in and out, picks up some downfield blocking. There's Brian Woolard. There's a 300-pound tackle downfield blocking. Nice call, good running play, good blocking all the way around. So Foxborough knocking on the door again at the 18-yard line.
And
we get a timeout by Foxborough. 20-second timeout. Well, it's hard to believe that we're already coming down to the end of another season.
Yeah.
You know, two games left. Foxborough won't be going back to the playoffs this year. But, you know, a successful season nonetheless. I mean, 6 wins, 2 losses. Certainly close to locking up number 7 tonight. And Canton next week shouldn't put up much of a battle. So going into Turkey Day, could have 8 wins. That's a fantastic effort. There's Mogan again. Off tackle. This time he's going to pick up about 3-4 yards.
And they think Steven, they could pull off another upset of Mansfield.
Yeah, you know, it's you know, last year Mansfield was heavily favored. Foxborough went in, pulled off the upset. The 2 prior years, Foxborough was favored. Mansfield returned the favor to us then. So you're right. Going in this year, I would suspect that the Hornets, even playing here in Foxborough, I would suspect that they would be a slight favorite. They're playing North Attleboro tonight. Battle first place. Here you go, Mogan off tackle, nothing there. That's the first time KP's actually tackled somebody for a loss, I believe. It could be the second time, but there hasn't been many of them.
No, there hasn't.
So Mogan loses one on the play.
Actually, if Mansfield wins tonight, I think they will win the league title tonight.
Well, if Mansfield wins, they pretty much in the driver's seat. If North Attleboro wins, North Attleboro actually got it pretty much locked up because they got nobody left. They have one league game left, and basically they would have beat everybody but Franklin.
Yeah.
And Franklin now has 2 losses, so North wins, they're in better shape than Mansfield. Mansfield can still manage to blow it.
So has Foxborough and one other.
Here we go. Swan's going to drop back the pass. He finds Matata. Touchdown. What a well-designed play. A great pass from Swanton to Matata. Matata on a little curl route and has the presence of mind to keep his balance. Ali catches this ball about the 2-yard line and is able to stay in bounds. This is really nice. Boom. Yep.
18 points for him tonight.
About to add another one. So Foxborough has still continued to pass a little bit, but again, it's still early. 6.5 minutes left in the half. You won't see too much passing from this point on. Ali took it easy. He didn't want to hit the tent, Frank.
Yeah.
So
that's a chip shot anyway.
It was. It looked like he took a lot off that kick.
If it was another 47-yarder, it would be into the tent. Or over the tent.
Warrior cheerleaders down there all excited. Looking good as always. I believe they have a competition coming up this weekend.
Sunday.
Yeah. Wish them well. They always do excellent. Been to Florida like the last 4 years, maybe 5. Credit to Coach Crystal Salisbury and those who have helped her over the years. Dottie Gambra for one. So the Warriors, 31. The Warriors of Foxborough. Make sure we get that right.
Yeah, Foxborough 31, KP none. That's an easy way to say it.
Yeah. KP's looking real beat right now. I mean, there's no fire out there. You can just see it. These kids are dejected. They know that that this game's basically, for all intents and purposes, over. And now it's just a matter of whether or not they can get on the scoreboard. Matata with another squib kick down the middle. This one is bobbled there a couple times by number 2, and that would be Mac Jacobson. And he really gets nothing. He gets a couple yards out of it, but he never fielded the ball cleanly.
No. He almost left it on the ground.
Yeah. So Foxborough's probably going to check in some subs right now. If I look out there on the field, I think I do see a couple new faces out there. Number 37, Mikey Farrell, is checked in the defensive secondary for the Warriors.
Still got a lot of time left in the game. What is this about?
Share with another pass. This one's well behind the intended receiver. Once again, that's number 81, Monahan.
Yeah, Monahan. Right behind him.
Yeah, Monahan seems to be his main target. Yeah, not a lot seems to be working right now for King Philip.
But everything's going right for Foxborough tonight.
Yeah. Share, long count.
Second down and 10 for King Philip.
Foxborough blitzing. Share escapes the first one, throws a bullet.
Incomplete.
Throws too low again. Pass was intended for Monahan. He was flat on his belly trying to catch that ball. Share had to avoid the hard pressure coming from the Foxborough line.
Yeah.
And basically on the run just threw one down into the dirt, into the grass, let's say. Third down and 10 now. Ball still just outside the 25-yard line of King Philip. just shy of the 26. In the shotgun again, Scher, flanked by two backs. He's got two receivers split wide, one to each side. He's looking to the top. So that ball's deflected. And Swede's got this one. And you know what? That's going to be a clip from behind, maybe. He doesn't get in, but Brendan Swede takes a deflected pass and almost hits pay dirt. You'll see the hard rush here. Let's see who gets their hands on the ball. Number
51?
58 maybe, I don't know. But Sweet 40. 56. Brian Bosserdette. Great leaping ability by Bosserdette. He gets up, way up for that one. Swede gets it. Shows some speed, but is brought down just inside the 5-yard line. Here's Mogan.
Touchdown.
So Mogan puts his second one in for the game, and it is now 37. Wow. Here's that straight-eye powerhouse backfield. Simons goes one way, Sikorsky goes the other way. Mogan basically doesn't get touched until he makes it into the end zone.
I would use the analogy I was saying about the Patriots all week. Foxholes ain't doing this intentionally.
Yeah.
It's just like Foxholes coming with the
here's a good angle from the ground. Look at that. Huge hole. And as I said, Mogan's in the end zone now when he gets touched for the first time. Timeout Foxborough on the extra point.
They ain't running up the score, folks. This is
it's
bad KP football. I hate to say it.
It basically is. I mean, they can't stop Foxborough at all. I mean, that one was set up by the defense. I mean, anytime you give a team the ball inside your own 5-yard line, you're in trouble.
Right.
And we still have 6 minutes left in this half.
And 22 minutes more in the second half.
A lot of football left here. So,
is there a Mercy Road High School?
Expect to see them JV kids in there. Rest assured it's going to happen. So Foxborough.
This is a copycat from last week.
He's going to line up for the extra point. Once again, it's Matata. Snap is good, hold is good, and he blasted that one.
Yep.
Beyond the 10. All right, 38. That's Patriots' magic number.
we could see a point record of a Foxborough tonight.
I tell you what, they 2 weeks in a row that they have shown a lot of firepower. Offensively, defensively, doing the job too. KP is probably got minimal yardage. It's probably negative, to tell you the truth. If you were down in the truck, you'd be adding this up. But they've had a couple of drives that have gone backwards.
Yeah.
And they have picked up a couple first downs. But my guess would be they have negative yardage right now to show for the first half.
Well, number 32 is back.
Tony, number 1, is back. 24 is Lofton. And 32, you said, Frank?
Yeah.
Geez, I don't have a 32 here. Is it?
No. They must be putting this.
All right. Matata's kick fielded cleanly this time by Jacobson. And he's got a little room on the outside, and he's out beyond the 30-yard line.
Flag.
There's a flag. Probably a late hit by Foxborough.
They're going to flag on the play. The ball is carried number 2, Mac Johnson. Correction, Mac Jacobson.
You also see a lot of clean jerseys here in the rest of this game for Foxborough tonight.
Yeah, you still got varsity players out there right now.
Personal
But-
foul against Foxborough.
It'll be a matter of time.
Yep.
Again, the varsity needs to get their work in too. 22 minutes left in the second half.
You can't pull a varsity just after 22 minutes of football.
Yeah, you'll start seeing some faces in certainly in the second half.
King Philip Warriors first and 10.
More likely on offense than anything else.
7-yard line.
This is KP's best field position.
It is. They're out near midfield. They're on 47-yard line. Share in the shotgun formation. He's going to run that option, and he falls down. I'm not sure what the heck he was trying to do there. He turned
Right,
all the way
left.
around, 180.
Yeah.
Did a 180, and
He turned right, then turned left.
I don't know what was up with that one there. It looked like he had a chance to turn that corner. He had Franklin running with him for the pitch, but he turned a 180, lost his footing, went immediately down.
Second about 14, 15.
Yeah, again, negative yardage on the part of the King Philip Warriors. Nothing's working for him.
0.
All right, we're going to see Twins to the near sideline. Shotgun formation once again. Scherer takes a snap. He throws a seam pass. Good pass to Tony, number 1. Well-run route there.
That was a nice pass.
Little post pattern, little slant post. Scherer put the ball right on the money. Well thrown.
Right have a 3rd and 1.
A little bit more than that there.
Yeah,
About 3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, about 3rd and 5.
He picked up some good yardage. So KP finally makes it into Foxborough's territory. Foxborough's 46-yard line, still in that shotgun formation. Receivers all over the place. This is out to Monahan, but oh my God, Neville is all over him.
What a tackle!
I think, you know what, he may have lost a half a foot, but that play was well read by Stephon Neville. Was all over this. All he does is
Here's the pass. Catch. Tackle right there.
What a hit. You could hear it. So he lost about a yard on that play. And KP, basically, you might as well go for it.
Yeah. 4 minutes to halftime.
They're going to punt, though. They're going to punt and try and pin Foxborough deep in their territory, but trail by 38. I figure you got nothing to lose. 4th and 4 play. This is a pretty decent kick this time. And Matada lets it fall. A little indecision on his part.
Yeah.
Ball is inside the Warrior 10-yard line, so 3:37 left in the first half. Foxborough takes over once again, this time in their worst field position of any of their series.
And the defense hasn't been able to stop Foxborough tonight, so I guess they're trying to see what they can do from the 9-yard line.
Nothing here. I mean,
He was running 3 times and
I wouldn't expect a pass, but being deep in your own territory here, trying to get out,
yeah,
it's not like you're trying to run up the score. If you pass the ball now, it's just trying to get yourself out from underneath the goalpost.
for field possession.
Field position, that's all. You give yourself some room to run.
But with the receivers Foxborough has, a simple pass play could turn into
6 points.
Yeah.
Real quick. So we got a pro set backfield. You got Neville in motion. This could be that toss play. No, you're going to see Mogan breaking. Is that Mogan or is that Soccorso?
number.
That's 20. Simons. I was wrong on 2 parts. Strike 3. I'm out. So Simons gets the handoff and makes good yardage here.
Yeah. Picked up a first down.
Certainly did. Ball's out about the 26-yard line. So he picked up 17 yards on that carry. Nice run.
Yeah. His 4th or 5th carry of the game, too, it was for him.
Well, again, he hasn't started too many games this year, certainly not to my knowledge, and he's done well tonight, making most of the opportunity.
He's usually on the makeup time.
This time you're going to see a straight head handoff for Foxborough. Timmy Mogan, gains about 1. They're running
the clock out.
Yeah, but what I was going to say, they're running Neville off on this. It's setting up a play here. All right. I mean, that's 2 plays in a row that you've seen Neville come in motion from the slot. So they're setting something up here where if it's not this play, it's going to be one shortly afterwards where they're going to fake the inside handoff and Neville's going to get a pitch. and he's going to turn the corner, and he could be gone. So Foxborough breaks a huddle. 2:25, 2:24, clock ticking down. This is Mogan, off tackle, cuts it back into the middle, picks up about 13 yards and another first down.
Up to the 40.
First down for the Warriors.
Good hard running by Tim Mogan, senior captain, returning varsity player from last year's Super Bowl team. Had a great Super Bowl against Burlington. Swan gets the play, 2 minutes to go in the half. There is no 2-minute warning in high school football.
The 2-minute warning is mostly for television, for pro football anyways.
Here's Neville. There's the toss. Told you it was coming.
Yep. And
KP reads it very well. Very, very well. Number 3, Conley trips up Neville for really no gain.
a loss of a yard or two probably on the play. No gain and no loss.
They read that very well. Credit to KP's defense for staying at home.
Yeah.
Smart enough to realize that something was coming here sooner or later. You see this guy come in motion 2 or 3 times.
And number...
That's Connolly.
Connolly and 38.
38 was in there just for some Chipman. So minute 2 left, clock still ticking. Straight ahead to Mogan. Mogan's going to get about 2 or 3 out of this.
This is way, well, I'm not going to say out of Allie's range.
Well, I tell you what, they're going to get maybe one more play after this one. They probably don't even have to, tell you the truth. This could be the last play of the half. Unless KP wants to call a timeout and force Foxborough to punt if they don't pick up the first down. But we're under 25 seconds. And Foxborough's just going to keep the ball on the ground. Mogan, he does get another first down.
Ball is carried by number 32.
Well, Sicorso this time. Dude, I'm having a heck of a night here. Clock starts once they move the sticks. That's going to be the half.
Yeah.
Sicorso picks up the first down. I apologize for that. So in the locker room, the Warriors of Foxborough with a commanding 38-point lead. The Warriors of King Philip also heading to the locker room with no answers on offense or defense for Foxborough. It's really scary out there.
They have a lot of questions for the second half.
Yeah.
And no answers for them either, I don't think.
I'd like to ask you to please do not go beyond the fence onto the track, onto the field, or behind the goalpost at any time during this half.
So, well, you know, I think we might have a little bit longer of a halftime. I heard somebody talking about some festivities again going on here tonight. The band's going to be out there. And
CNA for the band.
Okay, so it'll be a little longer there. We're going to take a break. Maybe go grab a hot chocolate or something like that. It is getting a little chilly, so we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Doug Seuss, Frank McDowell signing out for halftime.
High school cheerleader who was injured in an accident on July 4th of this year. Tickets are free for $1 or $5 for an arm's length. For more information and to purchase those raffle tickets, please stop by the raffle table, and the drawing will be held at halftime. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the 2007 Foxborough High School Warrior Marching Band. The band is led on the field by senior drum majors Caitlin O'Brien and Jenny Greenleaf. This year's show is entitled Taking It to the Streets. and features 3 eclectic dance tunes by 3 different American composers. First is the show's title song, Taking It to the Streets by Michael McDonald, which is a classic American pop tune, originally recorded by the Doobie Brothers. Mish Halou is the featured tenor saxophone soloist. Second song is a swing-era dance tune called Hey Pachuco by Edwin Nichols, which features the entire percussion section as well as trumpet soloist Matt Muirhead. The final selection is entitled The Sonoran Desert Holiday by Ron Nelson. This music, which showcases the band's mallet percussion section, is based on Native American and Mexican American folk dance traditions from the Great American West.
Here we go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2007 Foxborough High School Marching Band, taking it to the streets. taking it to the streets. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce our 19 band seniors individually. Christopher Crocker on trombone. Chelsea DeVicos on percussion. Jenny Greenleaf, drum major. Andy Grube, tuba. Michelle Halou, saxophone. Richard Hoyt, mellophone. Nathan McNeff, trombone. Beth Moen, percussion. Michaela Moniz, trumpet. Daniel Musinkus, saxophone. Dan Mullen, trombone. Jose Navarro, percussion. Caitlin O'Brien, drum major. Amy Pascucci, clarinet. Hannah Pierce, flute. Brittany Rizzo, flute. Cassie Shaw, clarinet. Kelly Smith, piccolo. And our last senior, Christopher Sweeney, trumpet. We'd also like you to know that the music program's Fall Jazz Concert, which will be held in the Foxborough High School Auditorium on Thursday evening, November 8th at 7 o'clock. Their guest artist will be nationally known saxophonist Greg Gabati. The concert will feature the Foxborough High School Jazz Ensemble, the Foxborough High School Jazz Lab Band, and the Foxborough High School Jazz Choir. The Foxborough High School Marching Band. How about a big hand for the Foxborough Marching Band as they pass in review. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line for the Foxborough Warrior cheerleaders and members of their clinic. How about that, sports fans? And now I'd like to ask the members of the class of 1977, the officers of the Touchdown Club, and the King Philip cheerleading squad to please go to the center of the field. Go right on onto the field, ladies. While they're gathering, I'd like to announce the 50-50 raffle winner. It's 778-664. 778-664. If you hold that blue raffle ticket, 778-664, go to the concession stand to pick up your prize. Thank you.
Class of 77, I remember.
May I have your attention? To the center of the field, please welcome the alumni from the Foxborough High School class of 1977, here tonight to celebrate their 30th class reunion. In addition, we wish to make two presentations. The first is a check for the Foxborough Touchdown Club to assist them in their continued support of Foxborough High School football. Here to accept the donation is Joan Goodwin, the president of the Foxborough Touchdown Club. Is it really? The second presentation is to the King Philip High School cheerleaders. A donation to the Rachel Giuliano Scholarship Fund from the proceeds of tonight's raffle. The winner of 778-664 is Bill Gorham, which means he better take his wife out to dinner. And all his buddies. Everything's on him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the King Philip Warrior, Foxborough Warrior Hockomock League football. I'd like to remind you also the Warriors' next game will be right here at Foxborough's Ahern Field next Friday against the Canton Bulldogs. And then after that, of course, we have the Thanksgiving Day game with Mansfield, which will be played right here at Foxborough Ahern's Field.
Okay,
welcome back to second half action here at the John Jay Ahern School, where the Foxborough's up 38-0 at halftime. Foxborough will be kicking off here to begin the second half. At KP deferred in the coin toss, so they'll receive the ball. Let's see if KP can come up with something here in the third quarter.
Yeah, there's not a lot that they really come up with. If anything, they're going to score against a JV defense that the Warriors will probably have out there. Good opportunity. Actually, Coach, before the JVs get in, Coach is going to play a lot of his seniors.
Yeah.
As he always does. The kids that, normally don't play a lot, but, again, their last year. It's a good thing to do for them. Well, Foxborough will be kicking from the scoreboard side towards the TP.
So they'll be kicking. Amy Tuttle's field goals is halfway into their 10th.
Yeah. Well, he did have that one kickoff that went into the end zone and through.
Yeah.
A couple others, he intentionally squib kicked them. So.
Yeah, but his field goal kicking ability, 47 yards.
Yeah. So Matata's still a weapon. I mean, that's just something that, in high school football, it's a luxury to have.
You really see a actual field goal kicker in high school football.
Yeah, he's got a few of them this year. I tell you, it's it's fantastic. And actually 2 years ago, he was the offense in the Super Bowl game out at Curry College.
As you can see on the screen, the Bring Trust, the Foxborough.
Yeah.
The Foxborough offense and defense upstairs.
Yep. Nice little room up there on their perch.
Let's see what.
Once again, I'd like to remind you, in accordance with the state laws of Massachusetts, there is no smoking.
KP's putting their returners back on the goal.
So please refrain from
well, they got to
smoking
respect the leg of Ali.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to do anything yet.
Also, I'd like to ask you to do your part.
You have Tony's back there, number 1, and 24 is Lofton. And looks
number
like,
one priority of all
36 maybe. Could be 36, Chris Dunn.
One's
38. It's actually 38. Far side, that's Chipman. Really an odd an odd
Kicking off
alignment
for the Warriors, number 24,
for a kick
Alan
return.
Latata.
I mean,
Yeah.
the middle of the field is wide open from the 40 to the 15.
Number 24.
It is wide open. If you were ever looking for an onside kick opportunity, which Foxborough's not, of course,
Right.
it would be there.
Looks like number 38, Andrew Chipman.
There's the kick.
All right, once again, that's fielded by number 2, Jacobson. He's grabbed like the last 3, and he's got a little room out there, but he's going to be brought down by number 6, Steve McGrath,
Max
senior
Jacobson.
for the Warriors. And the
Jacobson
ball will
carried
be
up close to the
placed
30.
at the 34, maybe 33-yard line of King Philip. First down. Looking out there, it's still the starting defense for Foxborough is still out there.
You're expecting to play at least the
Ball is placed on the
first
King
series
Philip
here in the
Warriors,
second
34,
half.
first and 10.
Couple plays, that's
The
for
Warriors
sure.
of King Philip.
Get that first series out of the way. Shotgun again, Sheriff back to throw. Throws the ball over. Number 81 is favorite receiver Monahan. He's thrown him a lot tonight.
Yeah.
He's connected once.
Actually, twice, I think. Once or twice. I think maybe twice. For 9
Number
one
37,
time.
Mike
Yeah,
Farrell.
he had that one. He was sliding over here. You're right.
Second down
So
and 10.
second down and 10. Now we're going to see 20 receivers to this side. One receiver up top. Shotgun again. Ball's
Incomplete.
off his hands. He should have had that one. 27
And on the
is
coverage, number 37,
Richards.
Matt Farrell.
Connor
Pass
Richards
intended
was the
for
intended
number
receiver.
27.
And Joe Nixon was
King
there
Phillips.
too.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Richard.
Yeah, I mean, he
Connor
wouldn't have got the
Richards.
first down, but he certainly should have caught that ball. It was well thrown by Cher.
Yeah.
Right on his hands. I know it's a cold night and all, but, you know, you got to make that play.
Nixon was there in case he could catch it before it hit the ground.
Number
Third down
39,
and 10.
Chris Gorham has just checked
Ball
into the
is still
game.
on the King Philip
Senior
33.
linebacker for the Warriors. Father just won the 50-50 raffle tonight, so Chris might be going out to dinner. There he is. Speaking of Devil on a little screen pass. Bosserdette, great recovery.
Well, it brings up a
Gets
fourth
a little help from Matata. Yep.
a 4th and 5 play.
Pass was caught by
You
number
probably
31,
see them
Jeremy Franklin.
punt,
Brought
that's all they've
down
been
by
doing.
Foxborough's number 36, Mike
Yeah, at
Metcalf.
least they gained some positive yardage in this series. I mean,
Yeah.
the previous ones is backwards. KP actually gained 6 out of this set of downs, but they will be punting once again. You'll see
Correction
Matata
on the
and
coverage
Neville
is number
back as
56,
always.
Brian Bosadette.
Yeah, what's KP?
KP, not enough guys on the field.
Timeout.
I'm ready to call a timeout, yeah. Yeah, a little mix-up there. They didn't have enough guys out on the field. Certainly could play with less. You get penalized for playing with more.
Back to kick the King Philip, number 1, Brian Tony.
Okay, there's the start the clock.
There's a good snap. Tony again with a short kick. Gets a good roll, though. The ball's going to go inside the Warrior 20-yard line. He almost runs up to kick that ball.
Yeah.
I've never really seen that. No, I mean, most times guys will take one step.
One step and a kick.
He gets like a 2 or 3 running step start and then just like jumps to kick the ball. It's very, very strange technique that he has. And he's basically wasting a lot of motion, and that's why he's not making good contact with the ball. So Foxborough gets the ball. 9 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. KP used about a minute and a half in their
22.
series. Ball is at their 22, Frank. You're right. And they come out. Matata is split to the near side. We got Neville in motion. He does that little backwards toss again. They ran this once in the first half.
Ball was pitched to number 1, Stephon Neville.
Show motion coming one way and then do the toss, reverse the field, and go back to the opposite side. So he gains a couple on that.
About 3 or 4.
Gain of about 3 on the play brings up the second down and 7.
Looking from the 25.
Swan brings the play in from the
Ball's now
sidelines.
on the Foxborough 25.
Twin backfield. There's Neville in motion. Straight head handoff. This is Simons.
First down.
Very nice run by Garrett Simons. Hard running. Keeps the legs moving. Protects the ball when he's about to have contact.
Simons carried up over the 35.
5'10", 170. Not bad for a running back.
No, he's got good speed, too. Good vision, good speed.
38.
They said Foxborough's very deep.
And he's only a sophomore, so he'll be around for a few.
we got some talent coming back next year.
Few more years.
You're losing Timmy Mogan out of that backfield. That's about it. And you got Sicorso, you got Thrasher, you got Simons. Swanton will be back for another year. Quarterback. There's just a ton of running backs here. So here we go.
We're going to lose Stefan and...
Stefan and Ali, but they're receivers. Yeah. Here's Mogan.
Well, there goes the game.
Yeah. Mogan picks up about 7 yards on the carry. He's got to be getting near the 100-yard mark. He did have that one long run.
Post carry number 33, Tim Mogan.
Hasn't had a whole lot of carries tonight because we've shared the ball around a lot. Different guys have touched it. And we've scored quickly, too. So
we've seen more passing plays for the Warriors than we normally do see in the game. Usually rely on the ground game, but
we rely on it. We rely on our ground game, but the passing's worked very well tonight. Is right. Just keep everything sharp, Frank. So Chris Marcel is split wide up to the top side. There's Nixon in motion, and again we're going to see a straight ahead handoff to Mogan, I believe, and he's going to have the first down out near midfield, just shy of the midfield stripe. KP ball player number 38 is getting up a little slow.
First down for the Warriors.
Andrew Chipman. He's trying to shake it off out there. He's staying in the game, but he's hurting a little bit.
It's a cold night. Anything will hurt.
Yeah.
Will hurt tonight out there.
He gets stepped on or something like that. That's what may have happened. He's at the bottom of that pile. Number 68 checks in for King Philip. Matthew Anderson, big boy. Again, we don't have your physical stats here, but I can tell that's a big kid. Here's Simons again. Inside handoff. He's going to break it off tackle. There's a flag for a late hit. Maybe a little extracurricular activity. 55 for Foxborough. Jakey Walsh shows he's a little upset out there. Yeah, a little frustration or something like that. Not sure what the call is going to be here, but there is going to be a personal foul of some sort.
Personal foul against KP.
Personal foul against KP and nothing against Foxborough, so it's not going to be offsetting. That's Jakey Walsh basically just reacted. He probably took a cheap shot there, something he certainly didn't like. The referee spotted it, immediately threw the flags.
That's automatic first down.
Yes,
also.
It will be. And Foxborough's going to call a timeout as well.
So the ball about 45-yard line.
Brings the ball up
KP's 45.
The tough part in games like this is the frustration level sets in the teams that are trailing. And, I'm not going to say there's cheap shots and stuff, but there's a little extracurricular activity that goes on sometimes. And the chirpiness gets going too. Some trash talk that takes place, and tempers rise a little bit. It's not good. There's really no room for it. It doesn't gain anybody anything. You just go out and play the game clean the way you're supposed to. Play hard, play clean. Let some of the other kids get a chance to get in the game, do their thing.
And a team who's losing this bad will try to take as many cheap shots as they can.
Yeah, again, they may not necessarily be cheap shots, but they may be, hits that are coming right after the whistle. Maybe they push a kid down instead of helping them up. That type of stuff. I mean, it's not like they're out there slugging each other. So.
Right.
So there you go. Swanton goes under center. Foxborough showing power to the left side. Here's a toss to Cataldo, number 3. Breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle. Doesn't get by the third one. There's another flag downfield. This one's going to be against Foxborough. I'd almost bet this one's going to be against Foxborough.
No, I don't know.
Not sure what's going on out there, but KP is moving. It was a nice run by Cataldo. That's what we're going to watch on the replay here.
Another personal foul against KP on the penalty.
3 makes the tackle. That's Conley. 28 had the first shot at him. Chris O'Neill, he missed it.
While we were in the replay, the referee made personal foul against KP.
See, I thought this one was coming against Foxborough because after the play was over, I'm looking out there, and again, Jake Walsh was involved in it, and I'm thinking maybe he took retaliation and this time got caught, but he did not. Again, somebody on KP just doesn't like what Jakey Walsh is doing, and they're going after him, and that's not right. So Foxborough picks up another first down on the easy way, and straight ahead handoff here to Foxborough's number 3, Cataldo. He doesn't get anything really. 38. Chipman on the tackle for King Philip.
First play of the drive almost since it's part of the drive without a penalty flag.
Yeah. Okay, number 59 for the Warriors has checked in. Let me see who that is. That's Matt Johnson. Matt's an underclassman. He's checked in at one of the line positions. Foxborough still has a lot of their starters out there. Bossadet, Kaminsky. Handoff again to Cataldo. He's got some speed. Here's another flag. This could be a hold against Foxborough here.
Yeah, there you go. This is sportsmanship. 76.
Yeah, 76. Nice job by that young man. Eddie Lewicki, also ball and tackle, helps Cataldo up. You're getting a steady dose of Derek Cataldo right now. Hard-running senior running back. Breaks one tackle there. Second tackle, he's there. It was wrapped up by Chipman.
Face mask against KP.
Is that what that was?
Yep.
Well, I'm 0 for 2 there. O'Neill, check that. O'Neill, number 28. Chipman's 38. So King Philip, as if they don't have enough problems in this game, they've just given up close to 40 yards in penalties to Foxborough. Foxborough's basically having to. We're going to get a replay on the face mask here.
Right there.
All right, yeah, 13.
13.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't catch that the first time around. That's Brandon Howard. Joey Nixon is now the quarterback for the Warriors, number 7. This ball is handed off. Number 38 for the Warriors is Andrew Hazeldine.
Ball is carried by number 19, James Saunders.
Well, Saunders on the carry. I thought it was Hazeldine. I checked that. Saunders is in 19. Hazeldine was in 38. He comes out.
Loss of a couple of yards on the play.
Mike Farrell, number 37, is checked in on the offense.
Joe Nixon, 6'2", 175, senior.
Yep, Joey's played a lot of quarterback the last few years. This year, basically converted to a receiver and a defensive back. Ryan Swanton winning the QB duty. Marcel and Farrell line up to the left. Here's Cataldo off tackle up the middle. And a swarm of KP tacklers here, led by number 31 for King Philip. I believe that is Jeremy Franklin, 34. Mike Stewart was also in on the play.
Let's see it again. Handoff.
Yeah, we're getting away with a hold right there, actually.
And it swarmed KP on Foxborough.
Yeah, Matt Johnson, 59, had his arm wrapped up underneath the chin. Number 70 for King Philip. We're lucky we didn't get a flag there. So we get a third down situation. Don't need much. Right on the stake. We're not going to get it here. So it could be Matata time again. 13. This time Kevin Hernandez. That's a new name. Kevin Hernandez, probably with his first carry of the year. And he gets stuffed immediately. Chipman
on the tackle.
In on the tackle. Was on him like a cheap suit real quick. So Foxborough, now they're going to bypass on the field goal attempt. So we got 4th and short yardage. Almost 2 minutes left in the quarter. Here's the toss of Hernandez. He needs to get the corner, and he's not going to get it. And Foxborough actually is going to turn the ball over on downs.
Unusual for Foxborough tonight.
Well, again, 13 tackled 13 on that play. Brandon Howard tackled Mr. Hernandez. Easily Foxborough could have converted there. There's the difference between your varsity and your JV. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
They had a golden opportunity with the face mask that they had, first down and like about a yard to go, and it 4 cracks at it, and they couldn't even pick up a yard. So here's your difference. So here we go, King Philip in the shotgun with Scherer, quarterback, number 22. He's got a full complement of receivers in the formation. He's going to run that low option thing there. The keeper finds some room. He's out around the 20-yard line, gain of about 8. It'll be a 2nd and 2 situation for King Philip at their own 20-yard line.
First positive yard, I think he's ran it himself all night.
Pretty much. He had one earlier run where he ran that option play.
Yeah.
But then he struggled it pretty much since then. Foxborough's been all over him. Certainly not letting him beat him with his arm or his legs. Again, you can see that little keeper there, and he's going to pick up the first down. Now he's out 25, gained 7 on the play.
There's a crowd thinned out here now, somewhat. Well, we're down to a minute to play here in the third quarter. First and 10 for KP on their own 26. Might have a chance for one more play after this.
Scherer dropping back, rolling out, throws a bullet, hits his favorite receiver there, Mr. Monahan.
First down and stops the
Yeah,
clock.
he did get another first down and stopped the clock by going out of bounds. Good thrown pass that time.
You can tell the type of defense is in for Fox for the second line defense, so just about.
Yeah, they're out there now. See, 78 Colm Donnelly has come out. Brian Wood, 58, has come out. So we got some new tackles in there on the D line. Kaminsky's still in there though. Swede and Price. So we're in like a 3-5 right now, and Foxborough's showing blitz. Bossedette blitzes, and Scherer's going deep, just overthrown. Outreached hands of Brian Toney, number 1.
The kicker.
Tell you right there, Scherer showed that he has some arm strength. He threw a well tight spiral, let's say, and it was just beyond the reach of Toney, who was behind the Foxborough secondary. Would have been a nice play if he hit him in stride. He would have been gone.
Yeah. They go with the shutout.
Yeah, shutouts are okay, but it's the W's that count at the end.
Yeah.
So KP has a 2nd and 10 situation, ball on their own 40-yard line. Again, they're basically in a passing formation every down now. Here goes that low option type of thing that Scherer's going to keep, and he's going to be out about a yard short, 49-yard line. Needs to get to the 50 for the first down, and bring up a 3rd and 1 situation.
Might be the last play of the third quarter.
Yeah, that will be. You're right. We're ticking down underneath 10. Makes it easy for the referees when they change ends of the field here when ball's out there like that.
Flip it.
Pretty much the case. Nobody has to take the long walk.
Well, no points scored in that quarter for the first time tonight.
Yeah, similar to Sharon last week.
Yeah.
You know, we were up, 35-0 at the half, and then we scored one late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So.
Well, tonight was the Ali show.
Yeah, Ali's had it. Well, Timmy Morgan's had a couple touchdowns as well. But Ali, with a pair of touchdown passes, receptions, as well as his booming field goal and his, consistent extra point kicking, it really has been a good night for him. Made a couple plays on defense as well. Caused a fumble earlier.
Yeah.
Stuck his helmet right on the ball. he has been a menace.
A good two-way football.
Yeah. You know, we've talked about him often. It's a shame that he doesn't have more size because that, unfortunately, scouts look at size so much. There's Chipman with the carry, and he's not going to gain the first down. He's short. KP's got to go for it here. They got nothing to lose. But Ali can definitely play Division I football as a kicker.
Yep.
If not, he's definitely going to be playing 1A or 2. Nothing less than that, unless he just chooses not to go to a school with that size. But, you know, if he had, he's got good speed. He's got great leaping ability. If he had, you know, another 6 inches, if he was, you know, a 6'1", 6'2" kid, another 30 pounds on his frame, people would be salivating over getting him. But unfortunately, you know, he just has a lot of small package.
Yeah. Well, they always say small.
Good things come in
small packages.
Yeah. He is a good thing.
Especially for Foxborough this season.
Yeah. Has been in his entire career. Yeah. He's been kicking since his sophomore year. You know, and he's played defense, offense. So here's KP coming out on 4th down. Scher's going to roll back to pass. He's getting a lot of pressure from Price. Ball is complete. Number 7. That is Tim Wallace. Gets the first down reception.
Number 3.
Well, number 3, I checked that. Ryan Connolly. Boy, my eyes are bad.
First down.
So in Foxborough territory for the 2nd time tonight is the KP Warriors. You have to put anything on the board. Haven't even come close to threatening, actually.
This is the second best field they've had field-wise. Last time over the 50, they got pushed back on sacks.
Scher's in the shotgun once again. High snap. He's going deep.
And that's going to be...
Wow, almost.
Picked.
Going again to Monahan. Neville with good coverage.
Scher's pass was incomplete.
That's a long throw right there.
Yeah. About the 20, I think it was?
Yeah.
About the 20.
The ball was pretty much on the money. He just, you know, he's close to the sidelines. Just couldn't bring it down and stay in bounds.
But I think it's more air on it. If the snap is a little bit higher than normal snap.
And we got some new faces in there for Foxborough. You just notice number 50 on the screen. That's Tim Driscoll, another senior. Scher back once again. This one's underneath pattern. It's going to be a first down. He's down. He's
down.
Monahan on the reception.
Now this is the defense they got in the Foxborough.
Yeah, I believe it is. Ball is at the Foxborough 37-yard line.
It is a first down.
Clock starts moving again. 9 minutes left in this game. Coming up on 9 o'clock at night as well.
Just shy of the 37-yard line.
The second half has been played pretty quick.
Yeah, it's moving a little bit quicker. You're right. Not sure why. Seems that way, though.
Yeah.
And KP's passing a lot. Usually when you pass a lot, it's not high percentage. Incomplete passes stop the clock, but they're completing them right now. We got a timeout.
Well, next week Foxborough takes on another up-and-coming team, the Canton Bulldogs.
Yeah, they continue to struggle, though. I mean, they were a powerhouse in the late 70s, early 80s. They won league title like 4 years in a row, a couple Super Bowls.
Played Foxborough at Schaefer Stadium.
Yeah, Foxborough beat them in a classic game up there, a 9-8 ball game. Scher with a keeper once again, finds a little room, gains about 8 yards.
That seems like the plays are working so far in the second half of the keeper.
He's basically just doing a sprint.
Number 78 is coming in the game.
Stunning replay coming up.
Okay.
Basically, Price gets held right there.
Yep.
The offensive tackle for KP was wrapped all around him, was hugging him like a bear hug. Number 93, I believe that's Joe Bressy's checking in for Foxborough right now.
And number 78 just checked in.
Yeah, Colm Donnelly went back in. So Foxborough's putting a little more beef out there. Inside handoff.
And he's stuffed.
Yeah, he's going to be close, but not quite sure. They might give it to him.
Flag on the field.
There's a flag. Carries by number 31, Jeremy Franklin. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
It's in the Foxborough's backfield.
I've guessed wrong on a lot of things tonight, so I'm going to wait for the result here. Yeah.
Well, when they're talking when they're talking, it might be against KP.
Yeah, it is against KP. Taking them a long time to march this thing off, though. I mean, I think he might have had the first down if they didn't take the penalty.
Personal foul.
This is a no-brainer. Another personal foul. I tell you. That's a third.
Fourth.
Well, you count the face mask, yeah. It's ridiculous. You know, they had a nice little drive going here, and they just shot themselves in the foot. So we got a second about 15. Share this time comes up under center. Now we got to wait for the chains to move. Whoa. They shouldn't have moved those chains. I think I know why. I think it was a first down. It was a first down. Yeah, now we got a first and 10 situation. Boss are dead. Now there's a flag there.
I think that's going to be against Foxborough right there.
They're going to call him by grabbing him by the helmet. So they had him by the helmet, which is technically like a face mask call. Yep. Looked like he had a shirt. He got through there real quick, Brian Bosserdet did. And I thought he had him up underneath the back of the shoulder pads in his shirt, but apparently he got a piece of the helmet, and that's a no-no. And now that ball's going to be marched back the other way.
So back to the original line of scrimmage, I think.
Well, the chain's going to move again.
Well, it's a first down, that's why. And the first and 10 situation after the 15 yards are marked off.
Yeah, that last play, though, prior to that, KP picked up the first down on the carry, but then it was like a dead ball foul for the 15-yarder. They looked like they marched it off, but instead of it being first and 15, it was first and 10. So I know they marched off 15 yards. I just wasn't quite sure how that all worked out, but now Foxborough just gave it back to him. Seems to be some discussion there with Coach Martinelli and the referee.
There's been a lot of that tonight, I think.
There's been a lot of penalties here in the second half, I can tell you that. First half was a pretty cleanly played game. Second half has been marred by yellow flags.
Now the fourth quarter is going by slow. Third quarter was fast.
That's Foxborough the blitz again. Good pass underneath to Franklin. And he's going to pick up about 8 yards, maybe 9. Not enough for a first down, but he's going to be close. Just hit him coming out of the backfield. They caught Foxborough in the blitz. Well read by KP.
Second and 2.
Bosserdet on the tackle.
Second down and 1 for King Phillip.
Sheriff back to pass. Puts it down the middle. He's got a touchdown. There you go. Number 89.
Pass is complete to number 88. Aaron Doyle.
89.
Touchdown, King Phillip.
89.
89. John Raymond.
John Raymond, tight end. So, shotgun formation. He's got plenty of time, even with the blitz. Throws the ball right down the middle, just behind the secondary. 46 for Foxborough. We called that name earlier tonight. Chris Wade
Something to point out for number 1.
got behind him. Tight end got behind him. Good hands, good catch, touchdown. So King Philip is on the board. Number 1, Tony is back to kick the extra point for King Philip. Snap is good, kick is good. Shoots that one right through there, very nice.
Tony's kick was good.
So the Warriors of King Philip have broken the ice here and are now on the scoreboard with 6:10 left in this contest. Scores 38 for Foxborough, 7 for King Philip.
You still won't see the starting quarterback back in there. You'll see Nixon probably has another one.
Foxborough maybe anticipating an onside kick. They get their hands guys up front. You see Nixon, Matata, Farrell, Neville, and Marcel. And in the middle, we see Brian Campbell, number 5, Dickie Thrasher, 45, Garrett Simons, 20, and our usual 3 deep backs. So actually, Saunders is checked in back there, number 19. A little slight change there.
Gotta get to the 50. It was an onside kick.
That's usually Neville back there. He's up in the middle of the field. So
the ball is angle. It looks like an onside kick angle. Well, he's up here. And it's deep.
He kicks it deep. Logan's going to take it on the fly inside the 10-yard line. He's got a head of steam. He's got a seam, and he's going to make it out to about the 36-yard line. So 26-yard return for Timmy Mogan.
Nice return.
Not bad, considering that he didn't have a lot of blocking personnel out there. Foxborough anticipating an onside kick. You had your hands team. You had no linemen out there. It was all backs and receivers. So Mogan made a lot out of nothing there.
Well, I think he's done a lot of that tonight, too. He has.
Yeah.
A lot out of nothing, too. And we've got timeout.
Yeah, it looks that way.
KP.
We got Jarrell Green, number 43. He scored a touchdown last week for Foxborough.
He's
in the backfield.
Yep. Last one of the game.
Yep, 22. Mike Hayes is in the game. 38, Andrew Hazelline's in the game. Nixon is at quarterback. Check and see who gets some of these other kids out there. Number 71 for the Warriors is Anthony Barbado. He's at 1 tackle.
And Nixon's talking to Joe Heinrich about the next play.
I think Matt Johnson, 59's out there. Try and get some of these other linemen when I get a second. Spot them when they come out. 64 looks like he's out there. Joe McGann, sophomore, good prospect here. The kid's gonna be a ball player. One of my former players. Tough in the trenches. Likes to hit people. Understands the game.
See, 71, 49, 22.
67 is also in there. Jeff Smiley.
43.
Trying to get the center. We get a big center out there, 50-something. He's a big boy, whoever he is. That's Jarrell Green, and he's going to have a first down. Nice 11-yard carry by Jarrell off that left side.
Number 59. 51.
Is that 51, Frank?
There's a 51 out there.
Ben Crook. Yeah, could be. Benny's a big boy.
Ben
6'2",
Crook,
225.
Yeah.
Yep.
Offensive center, defensive tackle.
So Green picks up a first down on his first carry. Clock is ticking. 5.5 minutes less, counting down. Again, Mikey Hayes, number 22, is nearest the sideline. Green takes another handoff, tries to turn the corner. He does get some room. He's getting some blocking out there. Mikey Hayes, Andrew Hayes and I both getting some helmets on people.
Yeah.
67 as well was out there. Jeff Smiley from his offensive line position. So Green picks up about 7 yards there. Bring up a 2nd and 3. Ball is just outside the King Philip 46-yard line, about 46 and a half. need to get to the 38 for a first down. Or actually, check that. They got to get to the 43 for a first down. Foxborough breaks the huddle. Nixon calling the signals. Jarrell Green again, and Jarrell has lots of yards. Straight ahead, good running, picks up about another 10 yards right there, and another Warrior first down.
There's a Jarrell Green fourth quarter.
Yeah, he did well last week too, and I'm sure KP's got a few white clean shirts in there as well right now. I mean, they got a pretty good sized team over there. Looks like they got about 50 kids dressed or so, and
handoff, Green, straight up the middle.
Got a nice blocking right there by the Warrior line. Number 11 for King Philip, Zach Cox in on that tackle. So first down, Foxborough. This time it's Saunders. Saunders got some speed. He's getting around to the outside. He's going to be close to a first down. He's not going to have it, but he's going to be close. James Saunders, a sophomore. Kid's got blazing speed. All right, we're going to see replay here. Handoff. Get the block by Hazelnine. Nice job there. This is Saunders. He's going to use a stiff arm a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's going to learn that. Again, he hasn't been a running back very long. Kid's played Pop Warner football. One of my players for a couple years. A very good defensive end. Actually played a little quarterback his last year with us. But he's going to be a great running back. He learns to use that stiff arm. It's going to get him some extra yards. So we got a 2nd and 2 situation. Here's the toss to Saunders. And you're going to see there's another good block out there. That's Hazelnine. Hazelnine's just knocking people over.
And that first down.
Moving the chains once again. Coming up to 3 minutes left of this contest. The Warriors now down around the 15-yard line inside the 20 to 16-yard line.
And the clock never stopped.
At 7 o'clock next Friday.
Yeah, you're right. Probably should stop while they're moving the chains, but it didn't, so.
It'll bring us into the Thanksgiving Day game in Mansfield.
All right, here we go again. Saunders is still in there. Going to take another handoff. This time he's going off tackle. And he's going to be brought down after a couple yards. Number 2, Jacobson in on the tackle. Number 30 also in there for King Philip on the tackle. That's Ricky Harrington. So Saunders picks up like 3 on the play, maybe 4. Bring up a 2nd down situation ball just inside the 15-yard line.
This game was over in the first quarter. And we were just playing out the.
Yeah. Coming up to 2 minutes left in the contest. This keeper here by Nixon. A little bootleg action. He gets knocked out of bounds.
About the 1 or 2, I think, about 5. About 5-yard line.
He's got to be close. That was a design play. A little bootleg action. Joe's showing some athleticism there.
5-yard line.
It is. We got a 1st and goal situation. He is at inside the 5, actually, I believe, Frank. Now the referee's just moving it back. Yeah, he spotted that just inside the 5-yard line. So nice keeper by Joey Nixon. Got knocked out of bounds. Clock stopped. 1:57.
Oh.
And Jarrell Green's checking back in. It'd be nice to see somebody else punch one in here. Not that we need another touchdown, but just nice to see some of these other kids get a chance to score. I know it drives the opposing coaches nuts. I mean, I've been on the other side of that and saying like the last thing they need is another touchdown, but sometimes you look at the big picture here and see some of these kids that never get a chance. There's Nixon calling his own number. He's close.
Close.
Again, they showed that full house backfield. Power eye stacked.
Put him on the 1. Half foot was in the 1.5 foot line, I think.
Yeah, they're trying to get Joey Nixon in, I think. I mean, senior player here, captain of the upcoming baseball season. Joey's a good athlete. We've got about 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Probably about 3 plays left in this game. 2nd down at the 1. KP's stack in the middle. He's in. Joy
He's in.
Nixon gets his touchdown.
44-7.
And I believe that's Joy Nixon's first touchdown. It is this year anyhow.
1:10 to play, 44-7. Allen probably come out, or somebody.
Might see another kicker. Might see a backup kicker here. Put one through. We get some numbers going out there that I'm not familiar with.
25-96.
Yeah, Devin Castlewan's going in. Basically, Joey just falls in off tackle.
Here's Nixon's touchdown. Just
Yeah.
lays it across. It's about.
Yeah, right off the left guard. We do have a different kicker in there right now.
And he.
Number 22 for Foxborough. That's Mikey Hayes. Yeah. Puts it through. So the young man gets a point.
45-7. Buck 10 to play.
Now it's time to head to your cars if you want to get out here and beat the traffic. So. Yep, crowd's a little sparse now.
Maybe on the KP side too.
Chilly night, definitely want to get out of here while you can.
Well, with this win, Foxborough go to 4-2 and 7-2 overall. KP drops to 2-4 and 2-7.
Yeah, KP's got Turkey Day game against Franklin. That's not going to be any picnic for them.
No.
I'm not sure who they have left next week. They've already played Mansfield. They've already played, North, I believe. So, Franklin is their Turkey Day game.
The KP's got, that's tonight. I don't know what they got next week. I don't have it on me.
Short kick. Fielded again. Number 2. Our buddy Jacobson. He's returned about 5-6 kicks tonight. Yeah. Flag down again.
Flag on the field.
Busy fourth quarter with the flags.
Yeah, too many flags. Takes away from a
Face
good
mask.
effort.
Faces against Foxborough.
Yeah. Too many personal fouls out there tonight. Yeah, unnecessary too.
Yeah. This has been a sloppy fourth quarter.
Yeah. Well, you cursed us when you said that second half was moving
Yeah.
very quickly. You gave us a jinx there or something, Frank. So.
Well, the third quarter they go by like.
Yeah, I thought it did too. 1 minute left in this contest.
But what happened is the penalties against KP kept the clock stopped.
Yeah. There are a lot of them too. KP really they didn't have a lot working for them, and they were shooting themselves consistently in the foot with these penalties.
What do you think? Everyone out here?
You got nothing to lose, but ball's on the ground. We got a new quarterback in there. Number 8. Nope. Yeah, 6. Number 6 is checked in. Brian Poirier, sophomore quarterback. Didn't come up with a clean exchange, so a couple Foxborough Warriors check it in. You see number 72 coming out. That's Chris Dillon. Number 45, number 5 went in. Brian Campbell, number 89, also went in for the Warriors. Max Hadley, Max is a senior, first-year player. Stevie McGrath, number 6 is in there.
Final play of the game.
Number 4, Chris Balestra's in there. Get a little toss right here. And he gains about a yard. That's about it.
Well, that's about does it.
Yeah, that will do it. That will do it. Oh, good. We didn't have to set up all this other stuff tonight here, too. We get out of here early. So the Warriors of Foxborough pound the Warriors of King Philip 45-7. This game, as you said earlier, Frank, was over in the first quarter, similar to last week's game.
We saw maybe another record. We saw one possible one last week.
Yeah.
We saw another possible record, 47-yard field goal in the first quarter.
I'm almost certain that that's a record.
Yeah.
I'd bet my house on that one. And, last week it was the Neville show. This week it was the Matata show. Mix in a little Timmy Mogan there, too.
Yep.
Brian Swanton threw the ball very well tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Positive sign there. Matata with 2 TD receptions.
We'll probably need that weapon on Turkey Day against Mansfield.
We're going to need a lot against Mansfield. As always, they come out to play, and, it's going to be a tough contest. But right now, the Warriors go to 7-2. 2 games left. Canton, Mansfield.
Yep.
All right, and I'm not sure who's going to be here next week, but I'll be here, and hopefully Frank will be back.
I think Frank will be back next week.
And maybe Dennis, if not. It was a pleasure having you up here, Frank McDowell, out of the truck.
A little different.
Yep, for the KVOE crew, who always do a great job. Producer Mike Everson and company, and my daughter's favorite, Mr. Rick Plasmati on one of the cameras. This is Doug Seuss signing off for Foxborough High School football. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching this Cable 8 Sports coverage of the 2007 football season. Game coverage made possible through the efforts of Foxborough Cable Access volunteers. You can watch all the Warrior home games Mondays at 8 on Channel 8. You can also catch us online at fcatv.org and myspace.com/Foxborough Cable Access.